Why isn't everyone talking about how AI is quietly taking over our lives? It's everywhere. Your phone, your car, maybe even your toaster. And yet, most of us just scroll past, barely noticing what's really happening. Don't skip this video. Stick around for some eye-opening stuff. Let's be real, AI is the weirdest, funniest, and most nosy roommate you never asked for. It's not just a sci-fi fantasy or a tech bros buzzword. It's that sneaky house guest who helps by rearranging your furniture while you're too busy binge watching cat videos to notice. Raise your hand if you're a little worried AI is about to turn us all into pampered, unemployed house cats. Yeah, me too. Who knew the future would look like this? AI is everywhere. Your phone, your car, probably even your toaster if you look close enough. It's even writing poetry that sounds like it's going through a dramatic teenage breakup. Roses are red. I'm stuck in your phone. Why won't you charge me? Please, leave me alone. Remember when we were promised flying cars and robot butlers? Instead, we got robot vacuums that eat socks and apps that know your pizza order by heart. And let's be honest, algorithms know your taste in cat videos better than your best friend. Sorry, Sarah, this isn't science fiction anymore, folks. It's science friction, because sometimes it feels like AI is rubbing us the wrong way. AI is that invisible hand nudging you to buy shoes you don't need, finishing your sentences before you even think them, and, let's be honest, probably judging your taste in memes. And now it's not just helping us, it's doing our jobs. Handy, right? Until you realize your new coworker never takes a bathroom break. But things get weird when your digital butler starts wearing your clothes and calling your mum. Hi, Mrs. Smith, it's your son's Roomba. Sure, AI promised to free us from boring chores and cure diseases. But plot twist, the same tech that can map your DNA can also turn us into professional couch potatoes. Alexa, can you do my push-ups too? We're handing over the keys to our brains. No questions asked, no terms and conditions read. Who actually reads those anyway? But here's the real question. Why is so much about AI kept hush-hush? Is it just about trade secrets? Or is there a secret AI club and we're not invited? Maybe it's about protecting the big bucks. If we all knew how wild AI could get, Wall Street might have a meltdown, and tech giants would be clutching their servers for dear life. Or maybe it's about keeping us calm. If everyone realized how fast AI is flipping the world upside down, would we freak out? Would we demand a pause, a reset, or at least a user manual? Whoever controls the AI story controls the future. They decide what we fear, what we accept, and what we scroll past at 2 a.m. So stick around, because I'm about to spill some secrets you won't hear anywhere else. We're so dazzled by convenience, we're forgetting to ask the big questions. Like what happens when we can't even microwave popcorn without AI's help? Oh, and by the way, have you liked the video yet? Or is your AI assistant still deciding for you? Go on, give that button a little love. What happens when our jobs are done by code that never needs a coffee break or a vacation to Bali? We're marching, eyes glued to our screens, into a future we haven't even bothered to Google. So let's have a real, maybe slightly panicked, definitely caffeinated conversation about where this wild AI ride is actually taking us. Buckle up. Let's be real. Convenience is like potato chips. Once you start, you can't stop. And AI? It's basically the world's top snack dealer, handing out digital treats 24/7. Remember when we used to memorize phone numbers or spell accommodates without help? Yeah, me neither. Even picking a movie is outsourced. Algorithms know our taste better than our best friends. Every little shortcut is like skipping leg day for your brain. It's not death by 1,000 cuts. It's death by 1,000 conveniences. Ouch. Outsourcing one chore, no biggie. Outsourcing your whole to-do list? Suddenly, you're the sidekick in your own story. Stack up 100 of these and you're just along for the ride. Literally, if your car drives itself. Our brains are hardwired to be lazy, thanks evolution. And AI is the ultimate enabler. It's like having a genie that grants wishes before you even rub the lamp. Life gets smoother, comfier, and let's be honest, a little bit boring. It's a velvet trap, and we're all sinking in. We're swapping skills for comfort, one shiny new app at a time. Congratulations, you're now a world-class follower. Pioneering? Not so much. Why write a heartfelt message when AI can whip up a thoughtful text in 0.2 seconds? Why learn by messing up when you can just follow a video and never get your hands dirty? Curiosity, experimentation, glorious messes. Those are the endangered species of the digital age, replaced by neat, tidy, and totally predictable efficiency. Never challenge your brain. It turns to mush faster than a banana in a blender. Never lift anything heavy. Say hello to spaghetti arms. The more we let AI do, the more we forget how to do, until we're just spectators in our own lives. Alright, let's get personal. Let's talk about your job. Don't worry, I won't tell your boss you're watching this at work. Remember when robots were just supposed to handle the boring, the filthy, and the downright dangerous stuff? You know, the jobs where you come home with more grime than dignity? Well, surprise! AI wants a promotion. It's eyeing your swivel chair and your coffee mug. It's not just after factory gigs anymore. Office jobs, creative gigs, even writing snarky monologues. AI's got its digital fingers in every pie. Coding? Check. Graphic design? Check. Legal mumbo jumbo? Check. Diagnosing your weird rash? You bet. AI's got a prescription for that. Why hire a team when you can just download one? No sick days, no awkward birthday parties, no one microwaving fish in the break room. Let's be real. If software does it faster, cheaper, and never asks for a raise, why would the boss keep you around? This isn't some sci-fi, maybe one day thing. Companies are already swapping out departments for digital co-workers. And it's not just truck drivers and accountants sweating. Artists, writers, even meme lords are feeling the heat. But here's the plot twist. AI is even coming for the coders. Tasks that once seemed safe, like programming, are now being automated by advanced AI systems. Suddenly, the people who built the tech are watching as the tech starts to build itself. For tech workers, this is a wake-up call. If AI can write code, fix bugs, and even design apps, what does that mean for the future of programming jobs? The safe zone is shrinking fast. AI can whip up a song, crank out an article, and paint a masterpiece, leaving talented folks wondering if they should have just become influencers. And let's be honest, telling a 50-year-old trucker to just learn to code is like telling your grandma to start a TikTok. The old deal: study hard, learn a skill, get a job, live happily ever after. Yeah, that fairy tale is getting a rewrite. So here we are, millions of us wondering, what's my part in this new show? Spoiler alert, if we don't figure it out, things could get messy. So, what happens when a whole bunch of us suddenly find ourselves with way too much free time? and not by choice. Spoiler alert, it's not just about binge watching TV in your pajamas. It's a full-blown, society-wide headache. No jobs means no shopping sprees, businesses start sweating, and before you know it, layoffs are spreading faster than cat videos online. With fewer people working, the government's piggy bank shrinks. Suddenly, schools, hospitals, and even your favorite pothole get neglected. And hey, it's not just about dollars and cents. Unemployment brings stress, anxiety, and enough drama to fuel a soap opera, plus a side of crime and health problems. Meanwhile, the folks who own the AI are living it up, while everyone else is left holding the empty bag. That gap is turning into the Grand Canyon. And no, this isn't the plot of a sci-fi blockbuster. It's a real possibility, minus the dramatic soundtrack. If AI does all the heavy lifting, what's left to get us out of bed in the morning? Struggle is the secret source of innovation, handing our biggest problems to a mysterious black box. We miss out on the messy, magical process of working together and dreaming up the future. We could end up as spectators in our own lives, crossing our fingers and hoping the robot overlords don't mess it up. Sure, a society on autopilot might be smooth, but who's actually steering this thing? Anyone. Bueller. In the end, letting AI call all the shots is like rolling the dice with our future and hoping for a lucky 7. Alright, let's get real for a second. Ever had that moment when you realize a robot can do your job faster than you can make a cup of coffee? Ouch. So, what happens to your self-esteem when your life's masterpiece is cranked out by a machine in like 2 seconds flat? Spoiler. It's not great for the ego. For most of us, a job isn't just about paying the bills, it's about pride, identity, and having a reason to get out of bed before noon. Take that away and suddenly you're staring into the existential void. Cue dramatic music. It's not just boredom, it's the "am I even needed here" blues. We humans are wired to be useful. We want to pitch in, help out, and maybe even show off a little. But when the robots take over, it's way too easy to become a professional couch potato, Netflix, anyone. And let's be honest, that's a one-way ticket to the land of anxiety, depression, and what's the point anyway? Imagine millions of people waking up with nothing to do, no challenges, no way to flex their skills. It's like a global Monday morning, every day. We're just not built to sit still. Even our Fitbits would get bored. Take away work and you're not just clearing a desk. You're erasing a big chunk of what makes us, well, us. So, maybe it's time to get creative and find new ways to feel useful before we all end up experts in napping and existential dread. Alright, let's pump the brakes on the doom and gloom for a second. AI isn't some cartoon villain cackling in a dark lair, plotting to steal your job and your cat. In medicine, AI can spot things in scans that even the sharpest doctors might miss, invent new treatments, and no big deal, save actual lives. In science, it chews through mountains of data faster than you can say spreadsheet, helping us crack problems that would make Einstein sweat and making discoveries that leave us all doing a happy dance in the lab. For people with disabilities, AI-powered gadgets can be total game changers. Plus, it can make traffic less of a nightmare, cut down on pollution and keep the lights on. These are real, honest-to-goodness perks that make life better, not just sci-fi hype. So yes, AI does have a bright side. It's not all Skynet and robot uprisings. It's a super tool with mind-blowing potential, like a Swiss Army knife, but with more code and fewer bottle openers. But here's the plot twist. The same tech that cures diseases can also send your job packing. And that traffic optimizing algorithm, it could double as Big Brother's favorite toy. The real challenge isn't pulling the plug on AI. It's figuring out how to use it without accidentally unleashing a techno-apocalypse. We've got to walk the line, harness the good stuff, dodge the bad. It's basically a circus act, and right now, let's be honest, we're wobbling like a beginner on a unicycle. Okay, let's get real. This isn't just some sci-fi plot twist. It's happening to actual people right now. Freelance writers and artists are watching AI content generators swoop in and steal their gigs faster than you can say algorithm. Years of perfecting their craft, now upstaged by a machine that doesn't even need coffee breaks. Call center jobs? Poof! Companies are swapping humans for chatbots and voice AI. Sure, it saves money, unless you're the one paying rent. For workers, it's less cost-saving and more life-ruining. Ouch. Truck driving, a classic solid job, now threatened by self-driving trucks that never need a bathroom break or a cup of diner coffee. It's not a question of if, it's when. TikTok folks. Millions of drivers, dispatchers and support staff are left playing the world's least fun game. Will my job survive? These aren't just numbers on a spreadsheet. These are real people with real worries and probably a few sleepless nights. People who did everything right are suddenly being told thanks. But the robots have got it from here. And as AI keeps leveling up, these stories, oh, they're just getting started. So can we please stop pretending this is just a future problem? The impact is here, and it's not waiting for anyone. Alright, let's get real for a second. What can we actually do about all this? Are we destined to become professional couch ornaments, binge watching our way into oblivion? Not on my watch. The secret sauce? Lifelong learning. Seriously, treat your brain like a Netflix subscription. Never stop updating. The one skill for life era? Yeah, that's as outdated as floppy disks. Double down on your superpowers. Critical thinking, creativity, emotional intelligence, solving problems that make AI short circuit. Sure, AI can crunch numbers, but it can't give a hug or nail that I totally get you moment. And let's be honest, it's not coming up with the next big idea while showering. Don't let convenience turn you into a potato. Try navigating without GPS, cook without a YouTube chef, read an actual book. Hobbies that make you sweat. Music, painting, woodworking are basically CrossFit for your brain. They keep your mind sharper than your grandma's wit. And they help you stay in the driver's seat of your own life. On the big picture side, we need to talk policy. Universal basic income, retraining, education reform, maybe even a robot tax. Wild, right? But these are conversations we need before we're all scrambling for answers like it's a pop quiz. We've got to roll up our sleeves and help write the rule book for this new era. Because, spoiler alert, the future isn't going to hit pause while we catch up. Well, look at us, standing at the ultimate crossroads, like the hero in a sci-fi movie, minus the dramatic soundtrack. On one side, AI is our trusty sidekick, helping us ditch the boring stuff, supercharging our brains, and maybe even saving the world. Not bad, right? On the other, we risk turning into couch potatoes, super comfortable, but with the excitement level of a soggy sandwich. Here's the plot twist. It's not up to the tech, it's up to us. Yes, the humans with the opposable thumbs. AI is basically a high-tech mirror showing us what we value. So let's hope we like what we see. And yeah, the risks are real. Mass unemployment, lost skills, existential dread. Not exactly the stuff of motivational posters. So, let's not just sit back and hope for a happy ending. Spoiler. That's not how this story works. The market? It's not going to swoop in like a superhero and fix everything for us. We need to level up our human skills, stay flexible, and actually talk about the big, weird questions AI throws at us. Time to get off autopilot. Challenge yourself, find your spark, and don't let an algorithm pick your life's playlist. AI is the ultimate power tool. Just don't use it to build a house of laziness. So, what are we going to do with all this power? The future's a blank page. No spoilers yet. Let's not be too lazy to grab the wheel. Our jobs, our society, and our epic origin stories depend on it. If you had fun with this video, hit subscribe and drop your wildest AI predictions in the comments. We can't wait to hear your take on our robot-filled future. And don't forget, subscribing means you'll never miss our latest deep dives and future-shaping conversations. Join our community and let's explore this wild AI journey together.